Mike's Daily Podcast.
Episode 472. It's Friday, February 22nd, 2013, 1 p.m. Pacific Time. Internet talk radio for your imagination. Mike Matthews broadcasting from the last place on Earth, located somewhere in Podcastro Valley, California. Today we hear from Madame Rootabega, Valentino, Bison Bentley. Plus we bring you part 3 of my Into an interview with Nick Krill of the amazing band, the SPINTO Band.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
And huge goldfish have been found by researchers studying invasive species in Lake Tahoe in California and Nevada land.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
They say the people responsible for these are likely well-meaning pet owners, and the fish's mineral-rich poop helps the algae become big overgrowers. So then the lake is no longer clear and people are sad. And have you seen that thing they've been forwarding around Facebook to make dog owners less mad? It's tying a yellow ribbon on your dog's leash, so
Mike's Daily Podcast.
people know to stay away from your dog because he might be vicious or feeling low.
Mike's
Or people
Daily
just need to get the heck out of the way.
Podcast.
When I'm walking my dog,
Yeah!
some people take up the whole sidewalk, and it's like, excuse me, I'm a human walking an animal. Maybe I need a little bit of room on the sidewalk too. Can we compromise? Most times I get forced onto the street where my dog could get hit by a car. Yeah, it sucks being a dog owner. Oh, look who just walked in. But I love the dog. Hello, Michael Matthews. This is Madame Rootabega. Did you just implode, rewind, and then come back and finish your name?
Yes, Michael Master, I did something like that.
Fascinating. So what do you think about these huge goldfish in Lake Tahoe?
Michael Master, I am creating these huge goldfish
Why?
because I think that they make wonderful pets when they're really, really big.
When they're too big for their goldfish bowls?
Michael Master, that is when they are at their best because you can tell them to sit and to roll over.
You can't walk a goldfish.
Have you tried?
I don't know. I need a pet goldfish that can walk like a fish needs a bicycle.
Michael Master, I think you're saying that thing wrong.
Well, whatever. Look who else just walked in.
Hello there, Mike. This is Valentino, the back in it.
And this is Bison Bentley. Do you know that?
Hey guys, what do you think about the huge goldfish?
We love Madame Rootabega's big goldfish. In fact, I've walked one down the street a couple of times.
What?
I've walked one down the street a couple of times day.
Is there something wrong with you?
No, there's nothing wrong with me, day. I walk one down the street, and I have a little yellow ribbon that I tied onto the leash, day.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
No, there's not, because I walk the goldfish down the street with a leash that has a yellow ribbon because I want people to know that I'm walking a fish, day.
I have a cell phone. I can call 911.
I don't need it, day.
Mike, he's perfectly fine. You don't have to rub in that he's odd. Do you know that?
I am not odd, day.
Michael Master, I do not tell people to walk the fish down the street. They don't like it very much since there's not much water on the street. Unless it's just rained.
Oh, well, that's good that you tell people that.
Also, it is impossible to potty train a fish. Ooh!
Yeah, and I think the algae in the Lake Tahoe are happy about that fact.
Mike, I like the music by the SPINTO Band, day.
Yeah, we're going to have part 3 of the interview coming up in just a moment with Nick Krill.
Mike, I like that name, Nick Krill. He sounds like he could be some kind of detective on a science fiction television show on the television network Sci-Fi, and he's killing space piranhas. Do you know that?
Why has this show got so much aquatic animal imagery in it today?
Michael Master, you need to go outside being invaded by space piranhas. Ooh!
Wow, look at that. They're flying out of the sky. Oh no, it's eating my shirt. Ah, dang it. Now it's spitting my shirt out because it does not have as good a taste as I do in shirts. Wait, we used that joke before in a previous podcast. Sorry.
Valentino, what can we do to get rid of space piranhas? Do you know the answer?
I think we should let loose these space electric eels, day.
Yeah, they're electrocuting all the space piranhas. Do you know that? We have a problem.
We have a problem?
Yeah, because now we're being attacked by space electrical eels. eels. Do you know that?
I know I have to go back inside because it's too crazy out here. So if you have a fear of space piranhas, space electrical eels, or the large goldfish attacking fish in the Lake Tahoe and causing the algae to grow and make Lake Tahoe no longer clear, it's been not clear for a while. They have the Keep Lake Tahoe Blue, all those bumper stickers all over the Bay Area, but in fact, has it been blue, really, for a while? But yes, we should try and reverse that. I would say I should be an advocate of keeping the lake blue. For what would we have if our entire environment was completely polluted? We should fight against that. Now, a visit from Hootie the Owl. Say something, Hootie the Owl. Okay, there he goes. What a wonderful visit from that 1970s and 80s anti-pollution icon. If you remember that icon, if you love the fact that people are tying yellow ribbons to their dog leashes, you can email me, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. We read your comments on the section, Freudian slip, emails for me mail. Also email me there if you'd like to be a guest on the show or if you'd like to sponsor the show, mikesdailypodcast@gmail.com. Also, go to the website, mikesdailypodcast.com. That's where you can find our link to iTunes. Subscribe to the show in iTunes. More people find out about it. We get more, listeners. And that's a good thing. Also, you can rate the show and comment on the show there. Even if you have a bad comment, it still helps us and more people find out about us there in iTunes through the Apple people. There's also links to where to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Yelp, and also where to find us on the internet radio stations KNJO Radio and XRQK Los Angeles that plays us. Both of those stations play us daily, and that's extremely awesome. We also have we are also on the, the Stitcher Radio app. You can listen to us there as well through your smartphone device. I do that to other people's podcasts, and it's awesome. It's like I don't even need to listen to terrestrial radio no more. That's Stitcher.com, and in the search bar, look for Mike's Daily Podcast. However, be careful, because if you do put the search for Mike's Daily Podcast, there's some other podcasts that come up that don't have any of those words in the search. I don't know why they came up. Somebody must be spending a load of cash, because there's no Mike, there's no Daily, and there's no podcast in any of these podcast titles. Idiots. So make sure to find this one with the cartoon of me talking to Benita the Rodeo Queen, the disgruntled fiddle player, and Chely Shoehart. Neither of those three on today's show, sorry.
What are you talking about, Mike?
Yeah, we decided we'd pop in.
Mike Matthews, I don't want to be here with these two. I hate them.
Oh, a quick little visit from Benita the disgruntled fiddle player and Chely Shoehart. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
I want to leave now, Mike Matthews.
Okay, well, let me just say one other thing, that mikesdailypodcast.com is where to go to find our blog, as well as the podcast picture of the day, mikesdailypodcast.com.
Into an interview.
Okay.
We're talking to Nick Krill of the band, the SPINTO Band, and his new album is called Cool Cocoon. I love that title. Where did that come from?
That kind of came from, I guess it's just sort of, it was weird. I remember I was sitting in a restaurant, kind of like thinking about album, just like sort of around the time where we were trying to think about album titles, and sitting around eating dinner with my wife, and I remember thinking, like, you can't really have cool in an album title, can you? Like, it's kind of a bold move, like Miles Davis, Birth of the Cool. Like, you can't really put that in the album title these days. And then there's like this little kid next to us, and I think he said the word cocoon, or like hamburger cocoon or something. And then somehow my wife and I argue, like, who actually thought about, but we wrote it down on an envelope. So as like an interesting phrase, and then it sort of it seemed to match the music we were making as far as like how this new album kind of drew upon our stuff that we recording process as a kids, and also the recording process that we learned from over the last few years working with other people. It kind of felt like that we were kind of like taking all those experiences and like bundling them up to a cocoon and bursting out this music. So it sort of fit that sort of our process at the time, and had a lot of O's in it, which is cool.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's all O's. All the vowels are O's. Wow.
Yeah.
I did not realize. That's awesome. And you burst forth with creativity and color and big wings.
Yeah.
And antennae. And yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah, I can't think of... The only album I can think of that has cool in the title... Was there the Little River Band. Didn't they have an album called Cool Change? And then there was a band called Wang Chung that had an album called The Warmer Side of Cool.
Okay.
But it bombed. It wasn't a big hit for him. But I have it for some reason. I should have been on that debating panel with Janine Garofalo debating the 80s versus the 90s.
The merits of Wang Chung.
Yeah, talk about Wang Chung. I think I would be the only person to do that. But Philly.com has said that if you were a TV star, your band would be Zooey Deschanel.
Oh, really?
What? Why do you think they said that? And what TV star would you rather be equated with?
I don't know. I guess they kind of said that because our music is probably pretty upbeat. She seems like a pretty upbeat actress.
Yeah, she seems to be very upbeat.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'll go with it. Sure, we can be her.
I guess, or what's her sister on Bones? Is that Emily Deschanel?
Oh yeah, I don't know. I just was informed that they were related. I've never seen the Bones show, so I don't really know. I don't know what TV star we would be equated with. It's weird. I guess I don't know. It's too hard to think of. I would like to be somebody from the Cosby Show. I guess that would be ideal. Someone from that. Maybe. Is there an upbeat? What's the upbeat character on the Cosby Show?
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe one of those like fast talking friends of Vanessa. But see, we're not super fast talking. Oh man, Cockroach. He'd be pretty good, but we're not as like kind of boneheaded as Cockroach. I don't know. I'll think of something.
Wow.
I'd love to be on the Cosby Show.
You know what? I was more of a different world kind of guy, but.
Oh really? Okay.
There's something about all those kids having so much fun in college and being all crazy and wearing the cool sunglasses that flipped up. I just thought that was fun. But yeah, that was some good television those days. How about?
Yeah, I guess hopefully Janine Garofalo talked about that in her 80s debate.
Yeah, she should have brought up Cosby, or at least The Facts of Life. You know, one of those. Do you watch Downton Abbey?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Did you see the finale?
No, I have not. So no spoilers here.
Okay. All right. Good. Well, I wanted to discuss. What do you think of the season overall? Have you been watching it?
Yeah. So far, so good. I'm enjoying it. I'm a fan. I'm excited to see how it plays out. I saw. I guess I forget what episode I'm on. The last I saw, the preview was like a new young cousin comes into the picture or something like that.
Oh,
And that's like right before where I am. So I don't know what's going to become of it.
I think there's going to be a lot more of her next season.
Could be that crazy in-law from the U.S. who comes over, the old lady. Maybe we could be her.
Yeah, Shirley MacLaine needs to come back.
Yeah.
Tell me about the song "Shake It Off."
Yeah, Shake It Off. So yeah, that's like the first track on the Cool Cocoon record. So That's a